town because I wanted to have cars. Well, when you're known for something, like, you know, people know I like Corvairs, so every guy that had a Corvair would come over and say, hey, do you want to buy this old Corvair I got sitting? So I just got a lot of cars. And Corvairs are still relatively inexpensive to buy and own, so, you know, you get a lot of them, you know, cost-conscious collectors, which makes my job a little tougher because I always have to work on them in a budget, but that's the way it goes.
For years, Mike worked on Corvairs. He traveled around the country in them and wrote articles for Corsa, the National Corvair Club.
I've put a few articles in here.
But then, an old problem with his eyes began to act up again.
Yeah, I was born a premature baby, so I've always had marginal vision, but as I'm getting older, it, of course, is slowing me down. The aging process has just caused them to deteriorate, and since I didn't have much vision to begin with, it's just, you know, my vision's slowly going away, so it's just one of those things.
It's just one of those things, says Mike McKeel. I don't know about you, but I don't take that attitude upon losing my keys, much less my vision. As for Mike, he may not be able to drive his beloved Vairs anymore, but he still keeps them running.
It's been a problem when you're a car nut because you can't drive. You know, I can't drive by myself. My wife does the driving. In fact, she drives a Corvair to work every day, so bless her heart, she's a Corvair person too. She's always liked Corvairs. In fact, when my wife goes grocery shopping, she might be in the trunk putting groceries in there, and somebody might come up to her and ask her if she has a problem. Well, she says, no, I don't have any problem. The engine's in the back.
She never gives you any problem about the yard being filled with Corvairs?
Well, yeah, she likes to. She ought to sell some of those cars, you know. You got too many of them, which I do, but that's the way it goes. Yeah, I always used to tell people I could work on Corvairs blindfolded. Well, now I almost do.
Well, what do you see? How much can you see?
Oh, that's like asking, you know, how much air is in the room. You know, everything's relative. You know, I see what I see, you see what you see. If we could trade eyes for a minute, I'd run like heck. Because I live, breathe, and sleep Corvairs. That's what my mom says. She calls it as a disease. I mean, they're just, Corvair people are just kind of in a time warp. They just are. You know, they don't seem to get old. They don't seem to get, you know, different. So I guess I see my Corvairs the way I always have. Maybe I never saw them as they were originally, so that's why I like them so much. Who knows?
Here are some other people who just are.
The best one they make as far as I'm concerned.
This is the Circle City Corvair Club out of Indianapolis. They're out for a weekend getaway in southern Indiana and Kentucky.
It's just to get out and enjoy the company and enjoy the cars.
And Mike enjoys them as well, from a slightly different perspective. In this case, the passenger seat.
You learn how to do things. When you can't do everything regularly, then you learn new ways to do things. That's kind of the way I am. When you're a Corvair guy, you got to find a way to do it.